Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we feeling? It is officially hump day. Make sure all my levels and everything is good. All right, let's jump right into this with the quote of the day. Get us started on the right foot. All right, for today's quote, we got there is no barrier to success which diligence and perseverance cannot hurdle. That is the quote of the day. Be diligent to whatever you want to succeed at. All right, let's go ahead and run on over to the pre-market insight. On the calendar today, we have core retail sales and PPI. Also, we have we have an FOMC meeting minutes at 1400. So it is a Fed afternoon. So tomorrow is building permits, initial jobless claims, Philadelphia Fed manufacturing index, and the crude oil inventories. Kind of a loaded schedule at 8:30 in the pre-market. And then Friday, we're going to have existing home sales. So that's the economic calendar. Go ahead and look at the NQ future sessions power range for today. We had a high of 13,766 with a low of 13,725 and a half. At the time of this post, we were trading neutral. That has significantly changed. We were down at guess what would be negative 0.15%. with a volume of 79K and an ATR of 220.50. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that on the chart. And you can see that we are definitely no longer neutral. We had this strong sell-off starting around 8 o'clock, leading to up to our, then we have, look at this calendar. Okay, we had retail sales. So leading up to that. So of course, per my strategy, the trades that I'll be looking at today is bearish. Also, if we look at the daily chart, there's plenty of reasons for us to continue trading lower. We're definitely, due for some retracement, for some pretty good pullback. Hopefully we get a day like this morning. That'd be beautiful if we can have a little bit more sell-off in this morning session. All right, so that is the pre-market report. Let me switch over screens real quick because I gotta renew my data connection. For trading view. Refresh. Also, while I'm looking this doing this, I got the question yesterday from Yoga Gangster about if I'm able to do Bitcoin with through AMP futures, and I tried it, and the answer is no. You can't. From what I can tell, it's not possible to trade Bitcoin futures through AMP futures either. So it's kind of like with the options on micro futures or the micro e-minis, where it's possible to do it, but it's hard to find a broker that will allow you to do it. So like months ago, I was talking about trading the micro options on the micro futures or the micro e-minis, but I still haven't I trade options mostly with Tastyworks, but they still don't allow you to trade options on the micro e-minis. So you can trade options on the e-minis, but not the micros. So I don't know like why. I still haven't really. I haven't done a lot of due diligence, but I still haven't found the actual broker that I could, that I would trade with that allows it. That allows the options for the micros. Maybe interactive brokers, but I haven't even looked into. I have an account with them, but I didn't apply for futures with them. So with the Bitcoin futures, it looks like Charles Schwab. You can trade Bitcoin futures with them, and TD Ameritrade. But from personal experience, it can be kind of difficult to get a futures account with TD. That's when I tried that years ago. Plus, their rates are higher than what you would get like with an AMP futures or a broker that is strictly futures. Looks like TradingView changed some things up on me. Let's see. Is it? Where am I have to do this? I'm gonna have to look this up later because TradingView is giving me delayed data, and usually I just have to connect my CQG data to TradingView, but the way that I did it before, it's not allowing me. It's not giving me that option anymore. It's extremely unfortunate. Nope, don't want to do that. Hope they didn't change up the game on me. Nah, anyway, I have to look that up later. Go ahead and get my pre-market snapshot. Wait long. Random survey. Anyone else tired of the cold weather? I'm definitely ready for the summertime. like extremely cold here in South Carolina. And the crazy thing about it, like a week ago, it felt like spring outside. Like the weather is all over the place here. And that was 2 days after it snowed. I just got an idea. So here's a real survey. So when I have my screen on my Sierra chart layout, do any of you find that helpful? So if you're watching this in the after this live session, so anybody that watches this afterwards, put in a comment section if you find the way that I have this layout for Sierra chart helpful. Also, everybody right now, I put that in the chat. Whoever is watching it now, just let me know. I got an idea of something that I could possibly do. If this is helpful to other people, I do have something that I could. I had an idea of something that I can do. Warmer in the UK. It's like getting colder here. I don't know what's going on with this weather. Morning, Dean. I just put a survey out to everyone if y'all find this how I got my layout for Sierra chart when I put it on the screen, if y'all find that helpful in any way. So just let me know what you think, because I have an idea of something that I may start doing. Depending on the feedback that I get. Got a nice little stair pattern. I would like a pullback to my -1 level if I could get it. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I did that. And we're off. It's helpful. Nice to see what you're looking at to help get an idea of your thought process. All right. Thanks for your response. we're getting some bulls in to push for a retracement at the open. This is what I want. So I'm still in testing mode over here. I'm just going to, nope, no, I'm gonna still practice discipline. So what I'm not looking for this morning is a breakout. Depending on how, after it has to be a really good setup for me to take a breakout. Of course, I prefer a pullback. We got 25 seconds for this candle. I like how we got a little bullish resistance, a little bullish pushback right here. Oh, that's right into, yep. Got a breakout, but it's like right into one of my key levels, so I can't take that. It could go, I'm just gonna have to let it go.
Order submitted.
Oops.
Order canceled.
Contracts.
Order submitted.
What?
Order canceled.
Struggling with multi-charts.
Order submitted.
See if I can get this right.
Order submitted.
No, I'm still in the evaluation phase. Well, this in the second iteration of this evaluation phase. Let me put that back a little bit more. Well, nah, I like it right there.
Order submitted.
I done messed this order all up.
Position opened. Order pending. Order pending. Order pending. Order pending. Order pending. Order pending. Target filled. Order canceled. Order pending.
I'm struggling today.
Order canceled.
Struggling to get my
Order
orders in
pending.
correctly. But Anyway, I'm in the trade already, and in the break, the first target has been hit. I was trying to get it set up, but multi-charts I'm struggling with multi-charts this morning. And my break even has been triggered. Yeah, I forgot to change. I knew I was forgetting something. Forgot to change over to play some music. Hopefully my second target to get hit.
Target filled.
There it is. I still haven't had a big day. I've been like just nickel and diming it since I started the second evaluation. So hopefully, today can end up being a nice day for me. And the last time I passed the evaluation, I had like a couple big days that were significant to get me over the hump. But as of right now, I've been like just slowly chipping away at it. So I like the way the selling pressure is coming in. Hopefully it can drop a little bit more, hit my last target down here. I'll put the details in there later. Gonna make sure I get that screenshot and the recording. Why don't you use Ninja? Because multi-chart always is a problem. Well, I don't have a whole lot of problems with multi-charts. Just now it was me. I was like all over the place while I was doing the orders. But I stopped using Ninja Trader because I didn't like the way they do the volume profile. And I had a lot of problems with Ninja Trader as well. Like a lot of times they wouldn't place my attached orders correctly, or in the beginning I was having like connection problems, but I think that had more to do with my RAM. But yeah, the main reason I stopped using Ninja Trader was because of the how it does the volume profile. Yeah, I still like why I got that. We still got this whipsaw price action. I was not expecting it to feel me like that, and then just turn completely around at my where I got in. I'm glad it did, of course. I'm not even paying attention to my thing over here. I didn't even have that set up right. It's all good. I need to find a way to copy my trades from multi-charts, or from multi-charts into Sierra. To find some time to look into doing that. And the only thing I don't really like about multi-charts is like when I'm placing my order, I use these. Am I still okay? I use these templates over here, and I just drag it and put it on the chart. But when I'm doing that, it doesn't give me my crosshairs like I want. So normally what I do is I just drop it somewhere close, and then I'll move the order. So that's what I was struggling with. I kept clicking on the wrong thing when I was trying to adjust the order to where exactly where I wanted it. And then like when you place the order, it has like a lot of, I call them ghost orders, but you can just see your attached orders like faded in the background, and that can kind of get in the way of what I'm looking at sometimes. But I think it's just a thing that I had to just get used to seeing. I had to get my eyes used to it. So this is definitely going to hit my break even. If it doesn't, I'll be highly surprised. This is like unusual price action for it to have a strong bearish candle followed directly by a strong candle in the opposite direction, which means that we should get some bulls coming back in here. But I should have hit my $100 threshold. Yep. So this will be my one and only trade for the day. I still got the greater than $100 rule in place.
Stop filled.
In hindsight, I could have had my break even a little lower than that, because it shouldn't have like around 75% of this bearish candle here. Because of course, if it made it that far, there's a high probability that it keep going to where I had my break even, which is what we saw. So hindsight is 20/20, but overall good trade. On the discipline side of the game. All right, so from now I just gotta have popcorn eyes, and I can only just sit back and watch. I can continue my testing over here, what I'm doing in Sierra charts. So if I had it my way, I would trade in Sierra all the time, because Sierra is hands down, like I always say, it is the best platform from my personal experience for trading futures. And probably, I know, like I've just recently found out people use it for stocks as well. So, oh, and on that note, Leeloo is having a sale. I think it's today. I don't know if it's just a one-day sale, but they're having a sale for their Express account, 50% off. So there should be a link in the description below. I meant to put that out before in the pre-market. But you can head on over to the Leeloo. There's an affiliate link in the description below. You can head on over to Leeloo if you're interested in the Express account. Just if you're interested. Very good. I used your ideas and helped me. I'm glad it helps. And that's what I started doing MV3 Trader for, is to be able to help people through my experience. Definitely learn through my mistakes and everything. We're still chopping around. What was I about to do? Switch over my monitor. That's what I was gonna do. definitely think we can. The next level that I would be looking at, just as a aggressive level, is the 680 range, and my -1 at 700. Even all the way to the power range low around 725. It'd be interesting to see how far we can pull back. Just a moment of transparency. And I really appreciate comments like that. Was that Fulltro? Because like the thing that keeps me doing MP3 Trader is the fact that it does allow me to help other people. You know, which is what motivates me the most. Because honestly, like I could honestly just trade on my own and just, you know, work on, so because I like to make music. It's just what we're listening to in the background. This is my own music. So like I could just trade on my own and you know, I got a 9-to-5. I'm cool with my 9-to-5. I could, you know, just do my 9-to-5, trade on my own, and then, you know, just make my music for fun and just keep it like that. Keep everything to myself. But, you know, I want to be able to not just have this, gain this knowledge and just use it for myself. I want to be able to also share this knowledge and, you know, be able to help other people that are trying to learn how to trade or may not know about trading and understand like the benefits of trading or even investing. So I really like to, you know, I appreciate you for telling me that, because, you know, that gives me motivation that, you know, that I'm not doing this for no reason. As a matter of fact, okay, just had to make sure that volume was on because I wasn't checking it. Why is it showing me? I don't like that this, my Delta window is showing me my orders. Let me see. There we go. $9.99. Get some of this back office stuff done while I'm just watching in the background. While I'm in popcorn eyes mode. I'm gonna really start using that a lot. Like I already do the emojis like when I'm typing that out somewhere. If I'm in a chat or something. I'm gonna make popcorn eyes an official thing. Let's see. So we're getting some pushback at that was that the 680 range? Yeah. Seeing a fair amount of bullish volume. But the bears are definitely fighting back, trying to push the price lower. A little bit of indecision, a little battle range. So I would like to see like a pivot at the 700 range. That's the next level that I'm watching if we get up there. Appreciate that, EJ, too much. I need to get back on my music. I've been so busy with other stuff. I got a lot of stuff that I need to mix and master, so I can start playing it. I can start playing it on the strings and doing other stuff with it. And that's my first love, followed by basketball, and then now trading, in that order. Not yet. So that's why cause I got like all my stuff just sitting on my hard drive, and I need to actually finish it, like mix and master it, and then, set it up so I can start selling the beats. Some nice sell off right there. It looks like today is a day where the volume profiles are holding more weight than my levels, than my fib levels. But the volume profile is in line with structure. Structure is always my number one thing that I look at, or that I like to go by. And then everything else is just secondary. But today it just depends on the day. So it looks like today the volume profiles are giving significant information. So the way that I look at this, my setup, since I'm just watching, just give me time to talk about it. I have my key levels, or my fib levels. This would be -1, since we're on the bearish side of the volume of the, what is this? Power range. There we go. Since this is on the bearish side of the power range, this will be -1, -2, -3, so forth. And I look at these fib levels just to give me somewhere to start looking. And then I'll look left and look at the structure, and also at the same time I'm also looking at the volume profile. So that's what helped me make determine like where I want to, place orders, or mostly for entry orders. And then my stop loss is strictly based on, for this strategy, my stop loss is strictly based on the overall structure of the big picture trend. know why I can't type today. So we wasn't able to push out of that 680 range, but we still got a little battle range going on right here. This could be trying to make a lower high, a higher low. I don't know why I said it like that. We could be trying to make a higher low. We got this level right here, the -2 level. We're seeing some support right there. We'll see if we can push through that or if it'll bounce. But the bears definitely have control over the market right now. Personally, I would still only be looking for a trade short. And as a disclaimer, as I'm saying that, these are just only my thoughts and opinions. This is not advice to do anything with your trading account or your investments or anything like that. This is for pure educational and entertainment purposes only. Be like Wall Street Trapper. I am not a financial advisor. And real quick, if you're not aware of EYL, the Earn Your Leisure community, and Wall Street Trapper, they had a lot of good interviews lately. Also, a Social Proof podcast with David Shands. He just had one with Grant Cardone and some other good ones that are worth checking out. Matter of fact, I think I got it. It should be in my recommendations for growth link, which is on right on here on the MV3 Trader Insight. Opens up my Notion. So yeah, this one is definitely worth checking out if you haven't saw it already. Also, the recent ones with the Earn Your Leisure. It's not a podcast, it's a show. This is how they say it. For the investment advice, I'm a fan of Wall Street Trapper. And those are not, affiliate links or anything like that. Those are just links to YouTube channels and podcasts. They don't even know that I'm, promoting their stuff. I'm just doing it because I like it and I think it's dope. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close up the shop for the day, since I can't make any more trades today, work on some other stuff. Appreciate y'all for coming through, kicking it with me. Everything that y'all put in the chat and all that good stuff. And I hope y'all have hope y'all have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Trade it easy.